journey back in time to the Late Cretaceous period, where the warm prehistoric oceans were dominated by one of the most formidable marine predators ever to exist, the Mosasaurus. This magnificent creature, whose name means Muse River Lizard, ruled the ancient seas between 82 and 66 million years ago, sharing the Earth with the last of the dinosaurs before their extinction. Picture a creature that perfectly embodied the raw power of nature. A streamlined body that could reach lengths of up to 17 meters, powered by a muscular tail adapted for powerful swimming. The Mosasaurus wasn't just large, it was an engineering marvel of evolution, perfectly adapted to life as an apex predator in the prehistoric oceans. Its body plan represented a masterclass in aquatic adaptation, having evolved from terrestrial lizard ancestors into a purely marine form. The most striking feature of the Mosasaurus was its impressive skull, armed with massive jaws that could open wide enough to swallow large prey whole. Within these jaws sat rows of conical teeth, not the serrated blades of sharks, but robust, pointed weapons designed for gripping and tearing. These teeth, some of which could grow to the size of a human hand, were constantly replaced throughout the animal's life, ensuring it always maintained its lethal bite force. Unlike many modern marine creatures, Mosasaurus had a unique adaptation that made it even more efficient at hunting: an extra row of teeth on the roof of its mouth. These pterygoid teeth acted like backward-facing hooks, helping to secure struggling prey and push it toward the throat. This adaptation, combined with its powerful jaw muscles, made the Mosasaurus an incredibly successful predator. The creature's body was covered in smooth scales, and its coloration, while impossible to determine with absolute certainty, was likely adapted to provide camouflage in the ancient seas. Modern marine predators often exhibit countershading, darker above and lighter below, and it's reasonable to suggest that Mosasaurus might have had similar adaptations to help it hunt more effectively. Swimming through the late Cretaceous oceans, Mosasaurus would have been an impressive sight. Its body moved in a serpentine fashion, powered by a long, flattened tail fin that provided the main propulsion. Unlike the up and down movement of whales and dolphins, Mosasaurus would have moved more like a sea snake, with powerful side-to-side undulations. Its limbs had evolved into paddle-like flippers, perfect for maneuvering through the water with precision and speed. As the apex predator of its time, Mosasaurus had an incredibly diverse diet. Fossil evidence shows that these marine reptiles were opportunistic hunters, feeding on everything from fish and squid to seabirds, turtles, and even other marine reptiles. They were also known to have engaged in intraspecific combat, with fossil evidence showing bite marks from other Mosasaurus individuals, a testament to their aggressive nature and territorial behavior. The success of Mosasaurus as a species is evidenced by their widespread distribution across the ancient world. Their fossils have been discovered on every continent, including Antarctica, indicating that they were able to adapt to various marine environments and temperature ranges. This global distribution speaks to their incredible success as a species and their ability to outcompete other marine predators of their time. Life for a young Mosasaurus would have been challenging from the start. While we don't have direct evidence of their reproductive behavior, it's likely that, like other marine reptiles, they gave birth to live young in the water rather than laying eggs on land. Young Mosasaurus would have had to fend for themselves immediately, starting with smaller prey before graduating to larger victims as they grew. The creature's nervous system was well developed, with large eyes suggesting good vision, which would have been crucial for hunting in the various light conditions of the ancient oceans. They likely had specialized sensory organs similar to those found in modern sea snakes, helping them detect pressure changes and movement in the water around them. One of the most fascinating aspects of Mosasaurus is how it breathed. Unlike fish, which extract oxygen from water through gills, Mosasaurus had to surface regularly to breathe air through its nostrils, located high on its snout. This positioning allowed it to breathe while keeping most of its body submerged, much like modern crocodiles. The extinction of Mosasaurus coincided with the Great Cretaceous Paleogene extinction event about 66 million years ago, the same event that wiped out the non-avian dinosaurs. The dramatic changes in ocean chemistry and the collapse of marine food webs likely proved too much for these magnificent predators to survive. Scientific understanding of Mosasaurus has come a long way since the first fossils were formally described in 1822. Each new discovery adds to our knowledge of these fascinating creatures, from their hunting strategies to their social behaviors. Modern research techniques, including CT scanning and biomechanical modeling, have allowed paleontologists to better understand how these animals moved, hunted, and lived. The legacy of Mosasaurus lives on in our understanding of marine reptile evolution and adaptation. Their study has provided valuable insights into how land-dwelling reptiles can evolve to become perfectly adapted to marine life, a transformation that has occurred several times throughout Earth's history with different groups of animals. While popular culture, particularly movies like Jurassic World, has sometimes exaggerated the capabilities of Mosasaurus, the reality is no less impressive. These were real animals that dominated the oceans for millions of years, showcasing the incredible diversity of life that has existed on our planet and reminding us of the remarkable stories written in the fossil record.